Just noticing how we feel after breath work can be really powerful, right? You notice your breath and your body, but also emotions and sensations that are present. And it's all welcome. It's all welcome. So what Manuela just guided us through helps kind of quiet the noise that's there that hides a lot of the you-ness that is longing to come out. And when the noise quiets, it brings us back into the body. And when we are able to get out of the mind and into the body, that's where the truth starts to speak a little bit to us, which is why we're moving into our journaling. So take a moment, grab your journal, grab a sip of water. If you have water near you, that's a nice way to transition your body. Whatever you've brought with you. If you don't have a journal, you're welcome to think about the answers as well. You don't need to write anything down. We're not here to figure anything out or force clarity. This is just a chance to just listen to what's already in there. And just like Manuela suggested for the breath work, just find a comfortable position, whatever that is for you. Okay, let's see, there we go. Okay. So just one small invitation before we begin. Write whatever comes out and do your best not to edit. Usually the first thing that comes up is the honest one. So we're just going to trust it. Okay. So let's begin. Without overthinking it, just on your fresh sheet of paper there, write down every role you play in your life. Every role you play in your life. Maybe it's daughter, mother, leader, friend, caregiver, just whatever comes to your mind, and just let the list grow. Even scribbling on the page can create some ideas. So if you feel like you get stuck at any point, scribble, see what comes up. And just keep going if more roles come to mind. Sometimes when we move past the labels, the roles we carry start to show up a little bit easier. Now take a moment and just glance at the list that you've written so far. And if you're not finished, that's okay. You're welcome to keep writing. But I want to ask you a question. as you're looking at that list, did anybody write their own name or the role of self? Joni is shaking her head, yes. Did you write your own name? No, just self. Beautiful. Did anybody else write that or think of it? And now you're thinking, well, it's so obvious. But it's usually not the first thing that we think about. Joni, where was it on your list?
Um, it was after 10.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. That's beautiful. And it's okay. If you wrote it, it's beautiful. If you didn't, beautiful. It's just an opportunity to have awareness of usually what we write first is where most of our energy goes. And it's where we usually place a lot of our identity. And so doing this exercise just brings some awareness and insight to not only the roles you actually have in your life, but how you perceive them in terms of where your energy goes and what defines who you are sometimes. All right, so turn to a fresh page or just move down so there's a little bit of space between what you just wrote and this next sentence. What would I do if nobody was watching? What would I do if the outcome didn't matter? And whatever comes up is what you write down on the page. Trust that first few answers. All right. Before we move to our final question prompt for tonight, let's just take a breath, whatever way feels right for you. Just breathe in and breathe out. Shake just a little bit. If you want another sip of water, go ahead. And then let's write this question. Who were you before you started proving yourself? Who were you before you started proving yourself? Before the expectations, before the responsibilities, before pressure to be everything for everyone. What do you remember? During the breath work, Manuela had us meet a version of ourselves. Perhaps there's something from there that you can remember and pull in here. Just write whatever comes up. We all felt that overflowing feeling of love during the breath work. And sometimes the answers of who you were before you were pushed maybe into where you are now or where you've been along the way usually shows up as love, as memories of things that you loved to do or memories of things and places that you loved to be. So see if that comes up for you. Is it something that you say, I love to dance, and yet when's the last time you danced? Things that allow you to feel like you and that remind you of who you are. Those are the things we want to remember. And just keep writing. And if you come to a point where you feel there's not any more things that you remember, you can write down things that perhaps you want to get back to, or things that you've never tried that maybe are on the list on your someday list. These are all, it's all feedback. And when you come to a stopping place, you can just take a deep breath in and let it go. You're welcome to keep writing. And just flip the pages if you have a couple of them and just take a moment and just look at what you wrote. What's standing out to you? Are there any words that have been repeated? Are there any themes that have kind of reappeared? And again, these words aren't here just to figure things out or to solve anything. We're just here to remember. Because all of these memories that you've pulled from these prompts, the words that you've written down, it's reminding you that the you, the real you, the space that you crave, the memories that you feel that were so far away, the real you is never gone. She's just waiting for that space to come back out, and you've had the opportunity to do that. So you can read these pages, you can save these pages, you can use them as prompts for future journaling practices. But tonight you've already won because you've already given that version of you some space. So look through the pages, again, say thank you, appreciate the time and the energy that you've put into this, and the remembering of who you really are when you give yourself the chance to pause and listen.